Hey guys, it's vf.miniatures Battle Reports, and today we're playing a game of Deathwatch against Aeldari in a 2000 points battle report using the Grand Tournament Nephilim mission pack. This is the first battle report in hopefully series of many battle reports. I'm planning to make this a permanent series, so I hope you enjoy this one, and I'll see you in the game. So we're playing Abandoned Sanctuaries, and this is my Battalion Detachment of Deathwatch. In the HQs I have Chaplain, Librarian, and Captain. Captain has Relic, Dominus Aegis for the 5-up in 1 aura, within 6 for core and character units. The Librarian is Chief Librarian, so he can deny 2 powers and knows 3 powers. I mostly use the 5-up Shrug and the +1 to hit fight first power. These are 2 different ones. And he has no relics, and he has a Wall of Trade Psychic Mastery for +1 to cast. The Chaplain has Relic, Beacon Angelis for the extra mobility, where I can teleport a unit across the board. It can be a unit on the board or in reserves. And he is a Chaplain, so he has Canticle of Hate for the +2 to charges and +3 to violence and consolidations. Litany of Hate as usual, and also Exhortation of Rage for +1 to wound. And his Wall trait is +1 to his rolls to recite the litanies, so he will successfully recite them on 2+. In the troops I have 3 Proteus skill teams. They are all very mixed. This one is Heavy Thunderhammers on Sergeant and Black Shield, Terminators with dual Lightning Claws and double Chainswords on all other guys. This one is 5 Anger Vets with dual Chainswords, 5 guys with just bolt guns and Chainswords, and this one is 5 bikes with Chainswords again. I have a lot of Chainswords in my army, and 4 shields, and another guy with the Heavy Thunderhammer, the Sergeant. In the elites I have 5 Dreadnoughts, so basically the standard loadout for Redemptors, no rocket pods on top. I just don't like the hole when you take the rocket launcher out, so they only have the plasma cannons and the underslung Gatling cannons, and obviously the stone bolters in the chest. And there are 2 venerable dreadnoughts here with plasma cannons as well, and the underslung storm bolters. You cannot see them under the fist, but they are there. So that's my 2000 points list of Deathwatch. Now we'll look at Matt's list of his Asuryani.
So I have a Ulthwe battalion led by Eldrad and 2 Farseers. Eldrad has Mind War, Executioner, and Fortune. The other 2 Farseers have Faithful Divergence and Focus Will, and then Guide and Doom. I have a Spirit Seer, Heavy Support. He has Protect and Jinx. The Wraith, the Flyer, has Quicken and Restrain. I have a squad of 10 Wraith Blades, all with swords and boards. I have a Wraith Knight with a sword and a board, but no guns.
Okay. What about on the shoulders? No guns?
No guns.
Okay.
A Wraith Lord with a sword, 2 Flamers, and 2 Shuriken Cannons. A squad of 5 Dire Avengers with an Exarch has 2 Dire Avenger Shrunken Catapults. 2 squads of 5 Rangers, and 1 squad of 10 Guardians.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
So we have finished deploying. I will briefly talk about our secondaries. So I have chosen Call Order, the Deathwatch specific one. So I have to kill the Wraith Knight, the Wraith Seer, the yellow guy who's hiding behind the ruin, and the Hemlock Wraith Fighter. So if I kill these 3, for each one I get 4 victory points. Then I've selected Oath of Moment because we have an objective in the center, and whenever you have an objective in the center, I think you should take Oath of Moment playing Space Marines. And the last one was Shock Tactics, so whenever I take an objective from Matt, I will get 4 victory points. So that's my choices for secondaries.
3 secondaries, Hidden Path, Retrieve Nephilim Data, and then Psychic Interrogation. So I'm going to try and get close to his characters, try and control the center for that, the special mission, and stay away from lots of other things.
Most of other things, I'd say. So now we will roll off to see who goes first. And I will be using my vf.miniatures dice, which I've made specifically for this thing. And best of luck. Have a nice game. So I rolled a 2.
Two? I
Matt rolled a 2.
2.
Oh, so
Look at
we
that.
have to re-roll. Forced re-roll. So Matt rolled a 2 again. Let's see. I rolled a 2
Another 2?
again. Wow. That's a great start. Matt rolled
A 6.
a 6 and I rolled a 4. So Matt goes first.
Super.
And we'll see how his first turn plays out. Just a quick explanation of how I've set up. Basically, as we're playing for the long sides of the table, I have a lot of space in my deployment zone and I don't have much in terms of terrain. So I wasn't hiding a lot of stuff. I've just used some cover on these guys. They should be attached to the ruin. And the dreadnoughts are basically on the line because especially it's important for the small guys. They only move 6, so I don't want them to be stuck behind the main battle line. My Proteus kill team with bikers, they are fast, so I want them to be my flank force. Matt doesn't have much on this part of the board, so we'll see how he will do in terms of controlling that part. And I also have my fast squad of Vanguard vets here as well. And again, dreadnoughts in the center, characters are with the dreadnoughts behind to have as much protection as possible. So let's see how this plays along. So here we are at the end of the movement phase. Matt has moved mostly everything forward. So the Hemlock has flown something like 48 inches from that corner of the board up to here. The Wraith Blades and the Wraith Knight have moved forward. Did the Wraith Blade advance?
Yes.
Okay, so they've advanced automatically 6 for the Strands of Fate dice. The Wraith Lord has again shuffled forward. The characters stayed slightly behind. The Dire Avengers have positioned themselves on top of the objective. We have the squad of Guardians in the ruin, and pretty much that's it. So we'll probably go straight into the Psychic phase. So what are we casting first?
First, I'm going to cast Psychic Interrogation from
this guy. And you're probably going to be targeting my Librarian.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm ready to deny when you're ready to cast.
Okay. Got cast.
So it's a 6.
6 plus 1.
+1 for the Ulthwe trait, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I will try to roll an 8. I've rolled an 8, so I've denied it.
Okay. Eldrad is gonna cast Fortune.
You rolled a 5, right? A 6.
6. I think it goes off on a 7.
So Matt tried for Fortune to go off. Am I correct that I'm within 24 here? Can you please check for me if my Librarian can actually deny Eldrad?
Cannot.
Cannot. Okay, yeah. So it successfully goes off.
Cool.
And who are you going to put the Fortune? Obviously on the Wraith Blade. Yeah, that's I think the correct choice. So what's next?
I'm gonna check my ranges.
So the Mind War didn't go off because he was just a tad too far. And now the Wraith Seer will try to go to cast
Quicken.
Quicken. Okay. So what do you need?
A 7.
Okay. It's a 5.
It's a 5.
So it's definitely a fail unless it's a 6. So it actually goes off because it needs a Warp Charge 6. So who are you going to put the Quicken on?
The Wraith Blades.
The Wraith Blade. So what does it give you?
Another move.
But can you charge after that?
No.
Okay. No. Okay. So they are going as far forward as possible. And obviously they want to capture that middle objective.
Yes.
Because we get 2 points whenever we control.
Use my Strands for another 6.
Okay. For another advance?
Yes.
Can you advance? Or is it a normal move?
Normal move, fallback, or advance. Let's check. Normal move, advance, or fallback.
Okay. So the Wraith Blades are moving forward. Matt has rolled a 6 on the advance, so we'll see how far they actually move. So they will be very, very much on top of that central objective.
We'll use Protect from the Hemlock.
So Matt will try to cast Protect against them again.
Use 1 Strands of Fate for a 6.
Okay, and another one will be a 6.
6.
So it's Perils.
Perils? Great.
Are you going to reroll that?
No.
Okay.
So it's D3.
2.
2, and then 5.
And obviously I cannot deny because I can roll a 13.
Then 2 5 pluses. Takes 1 wound.
Okay. Good, awesome. It was probably worth it. Well, it will be easy if you just rolled an 11.
True.
So the protect goes on the right blades again. Okay. So it's +1 to save, right?
Yes. +1 to save.
So they have like what, 2 up saves now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the 4 up and 1 from the
Yes.
shots. Okay.
Correct. Then this Farseer's going to cast Guide.
The one with the white cloak.
Yes.
Okay. Guide.
Guide on
them?
Wraith Blade unit.
So it's a 9.
9 goes off.
Yeah, and can I deny? No, I cannot because it's the same distance. From
And then going to cast Fateful Divergence for another command point.
Oh, good.
And it goes off.
Okay, so now Matt has 3 command points and I have 4. That's good.
Good. Psychic. Alrighty, all psychic phase. We'll go into the shooting phase.
And Matt has obviously started the Nephilim scan in this quarter first, so at the end of his turn, he will complete that scan in that quarter. So now we're going to the shooting phase, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so where are you going to shoot first?
We'll do Hemlock into that squad.
Which one? This one or the other one? The big one or the small one?
Big one.
The big one, okay. I have nothing to turn on them. That's what I love in Deathwatch. They don't have a lot of stratagems for defense unless you're playing Primaris.
Cool. All right.
So, what are you shooting at them?
It's 2d6 shots with the.
It used to be a flamer, I remember that. But it's not a flamer anymore, which I'm very sad about.
D6?
So 2d6 shots, hitting on 3s.
Yes.
So it's
6 shots.
6 shots, okay. Almost average. So we'll get rid of this 6. We have 6 shots. So it's 3 hits. And what's the strength? 12?
12.
Okay, so it's wounded on 2s because I'm toughness 5 now because I have 5 bikers and 5 guys. So as a mixed unit, I have toughness 5. So, so what's the AP?
-4.
Wow. So we are going to put that onto the storm shields and try to roll some 4s. Roll no 4s. Oh, so it's 3 guys going down. Is it damage 2?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 3 guys dead. I don't think I'll be re-rolling that. I think it's too early for that. So unfortunately, these 3 fellas are going to be killed. What's next?
We'll do shuriken cannons into that same squad. All right, 3s.
3s to hit.
4 hits.
4 hits. And 3s to wound.
3s to wound. And we roll because of Ulthwe.
Okay, 3 wounds and 2 of them are extra AP.
Yeah.
So which ones do you want me to roll first?
Just the -1 AP.
Okay, so -1, 1, it passes, and the 4-ups, they both go through. So so actually I should have rolled them separately. So 1 guy goes down and the bike suffers 2 wounds. So I'll mark that up in a moment.
Seer is going to shoot his D-cannon.
Seer is going to shoot the D-cannon where?
Into the Redemptor Dreadnought.
Okay. How far does the D-cannon shoot?
24.
24, okay. So how many shots?
It is D3 shots. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Hits on 3s.
1 hit.
1 hit. And then...
Wounds on 3s, I guess, right? Strength 10, probably. Is it?
It's strike 12.
12. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's
doesn't matter. It's still
3.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So AP 4, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
So I have 5 up and 1. No. And now that's where I'm going to spend my reroll. So change the dice and roll another one. It's a fail. So how much is it's D3 plus 3 damage,
D3
right?
plus 3, yeah.
So it's 5 minus 1, 4 damage on the Redemptor.
That is...
The end of the shooting phase.
End of the shooting phase, yes.
Okay, no light infantry fire, nothing like that?
No, they're not in range.
Okay, so Redemptor has 9 wounds left on him. Okay, so any charges, anything?
No charges.
Okay, so now we will go on into my turn. What do you have in terms of scores? So you have controlled the center objective, so you get 2 points for that. Obviously no primaries as it's the first turn, and for the secondaries, Nephilim, you've started that quarter. For the hidden path, which objective did you choose?
It was that one.
That one, okay, so not yet. The last one you have?
Psychic interrogation.
Psychic interrogation, I've denied it. Okay, so we move on to my turn. So here is the end of my movement phase. Everything moved forward, as obviously I could not have missed the bait with the units of Wraith Blades. I'm guessing Matt is trying to lure me into the trap. To go into the center with all of my stuff and then to charge me with the Wraith Knight, but I figured out his plan, if it was his plan, and I'm going to charge the Wraith Knight first. So I've used my once per game Relic on the... Oh, sorry, I forgot to move him. So he should be something like that. On the Chaplain to move the guys, to teleport the guys forward. They are out of 9 from the Wraith Knight. I've successfully recited the Canticle of Hate for +2 to charges and the Exhortation of Rage on them, so they will have +1 to wound and they will charge on a 7 instead of a 9. In terms of movement, so I've just moved 12 with these guys. They will try their luck and charge the Hemlock Wraith Fighter. I'll actually have to measure how far is that. I've just moved with the squad, with the beat up squad of bikers. So I've rolled 2, I think, on morale, so no one ran here. Everything moved forward. These guys advanced on the objective. They are poised to charge the Wraith Knight. And that's basically it. Let's move on to my psychic phase. I will first try to cast Fortified with Contempt for the 5-up shrug from Librarian onto the Proteus skill team there. And I need a 5. For it to go off with my +1. I rolled a 7, so it's an 8.
Try and deny.
So Matt needs a 9 to deny me. It's a 7. So he doesn't deny. Do you wish to reroll?
No.
Okay. So 5-up shrug goes on top of this unit, and the next psychic power would be my trusty. How is it called? Premorphic resonance, and it's +1 to hit and fight first. So I've rolled an 7, so it's an 8, so Matt again needs a 9 to deny it.
Oh,
it's a 9, so he successfully denies it. So they will not be hitting on 2s and will not be fighting first, but they will still have 5-up shrug, which is probably the more important of the 2. So that was the psychic phase. We move on to the shooting phase. So in the shooting phase, I first will start with the easy part, and it's going to be the bolters from the squad firing into the Hemlock. I will be hitting on 4s, so we'll roll some dice over here, and some more. So it's 20 shots, as bikers always get their bolter discipline. So actually a lot of hits. And I will be wounding on 5s. Because it's toughness. Is it toughness 6? Okay.
6, yeah.
So it's a lot of 6s. And no 5s actually. So 5 saves at AP 0. And I'm actually in the Salt Doctrine. I've chosen the Salt Doctrine as my first battle round doctrine because I am Deathwatch, so I can choose whichever one I want. So Matt suffers 2 wounds, as far as I can see, on the Hemlock. So Hemlock is down to how many? 9 wounds. Okay, so the front guy from the Vanguard of that squad will try to throw a lucky crack grenade. He doesn't hit, which is obviously because throwing a grenade into the air is rarely results in a success. So now we move on to, these guys will not shoot because they've advanced. The Chaplain will try his luck and put 4 shots from his bolt rifles again into the Hemlock on 4s, 2 hits, and 1 wound, AP 1.
4s.
Goes through. That was lucky from him. He usually doesn't do anything with his shooting. Now we will probably put 1 small dreadnought, this one, into the Hemlock. So he gets D3 shots. 3 shots on his plasma cannon, and I'm overcharging. So he hits on 3s, reroll on 1s. Reroll on 1s. He hits once, unfortunately, because of the -1 to hit. Sorry. And he wounds on 3s. and he fails to wound. Yeah, so I've actually spent 1 command point for the Wisdom of the Ancients on this guy, so he will be able to reroll that 1 to wound on the plasma. So it's actually a success, AP 3. So we have a 6 save, as far as I understand, on the Hemlock.
Hemlock. How much damage is it?
3.
I'm gonna do my Strands of Fate.
Understandable, okay. So it was actually a successful roll. So Fate says it was a success. So, and the Stormbolter, I will not be able to shoot into him because it's too far probably. Can you check for me please, is it 24 to the Hemlock?
From the bike?
From the small red.
It is just 20.
Okay, too far. So he will put the Stormbolters into the guys right in front of him. So, are they -1 to hit?
Not right now.
Okay, so 2 wounds, AP 0, so your 2+ saves.
2+.
Okay, so they are fine. So next I'll put 1 Redemptor, this one, into the Wraith Knight, all this stuff he has. So we'll start with 8 shots from his Stormbolters. Hitting on 3s, reroll on 1s. Good hitting. And wounding on 6s. I need all those 6s again. And reroll on 1s. So 1 wound, AP 0.
3s. Good.
Okay, so now we move on to the Onslaught. Okay, and 5s to wound. And reroll on those 1s. So 2 wounds, AP 1.
4s.
2 wounds. Okay, and the D6 shots from the plasma. How many shots do we get? 4 shots. That's good. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. And wounding on 3s, reroll on 1s.
That's a 4.
Is it?
It's good. It's a 4.
Okay, so 3 hits, 3 wounds, sorry. And you have your 4-up invulnerable save. Okay. Great Knight, and it's 2 go through. Do you want to reroll 1?
No.
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. How many damage each?
3 damage.
So then it goes down to 2.
So it goes down to 2, correct. And probably on that one as well. Did you check?
You did 2.
I did 3, so -1 on the Hemlock. So
yes, yeah.
Did you subtract correctly?
I subtract.
Okay, yeah. So now we'll put the other Redemptor into the Wraith Knight. No, we'll first put the small Dreadnought into the Hemlock again. So the amount of shots, 2 shots on the plasma, again overcharging. 1 hit, 1 miss. I'll use other die. So 2 hits. I'll fix the Onslaught later. 1 wound and 1 reroll to wounds. So 2 wounds, AP 3. So again, 6s invulnerables or saves, doesn't matter. So both go through. It's 4 more damage because Hemlock has -1 damage. So how many?
4.
4 left. Okay, so now we move on to the Redemptors. This one will put again everything he has into the Wraith Knight. Can you check if is it 12? I guess it's probably not 12.
It is not 12.
Okay, so I will put the Stormbolters instead into the guys in front. So that's Stormbolters. How many hits do we have? It looks like 7. 5s to wound. We have 2 wounds. Yeah, 2 wounds with the reroll. How many fails, if any? 1 fail. Okay, so we chip off a piece of wraith bone from one of the guys. Now the Onslaught. Okay, so the Onslaught will reroll 1 hit. One for the Captain. And 5s to wound. That's cocked. Okay, so 2 wounding hits, AP 1 on the Wraith Knight.
Wraith Knight?
Wraith Knight, yes.
Okay, 4s.
So 1 failed. And D6 shots on the plasma. 5 shots. That's good. Anything that's not a 1 or a 2 is very good in the plasma. I'm happy with that. All hit, especially when I roll to hit like that. And 3s to wound. So 3 wounding hits.
Wound. Oh,
it's 4 up and nuts.
5+ feel no pain. Forgot.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, he's good.
So his wraith bone chip goes back into his head. So now the 4 up and nuts on the Wraith Knight. Actually, 2 successes, so only 2 damage more suffered on the Wraith Knight. And the last Redemptor will repeat the same thing, basically. So 8 shots into the Wraithbone guys. Oh, sorry. 7 hits. And 2 wounds, and reroll on 1. 2 wounds, AP 0.
2s.
1 fail. 1 actual fail this time. And the Onslaught into the big Wraithbone guy. Only 4 hits and 2 wounds with 1 reroll. 2 wounds. AP 0. AP 1, sorry.
4s?
4s. Oh, so 2 fails. I find the Onslaught is one of the most efficient weapons when targeting T8 big targets. Somehow the Onslaught chip away very, very efficiently. So 11 wounds left. How many shots do we have with the Plasma? 3. So we are going down in the in the luck on the amount of shots. So 2 hits and 3s to wound. Reroll on 1 for the Wisdom of the Ancients. 1 wound in the head. Is it a save? Is it not a save?
Not a save.
Okay, so 2 wounds more. So Wraith Knight has 9 left.
9 left.
Have we shot with everything? These guys have advanced, Captain advanced, everyone advanced. So yeah, that's the end of the shooting phase. Nothing dead yet, but we will see how the charging phase goes, if it goes in Deathwatch's favor or not. So I'll first be rolling here because it's the most important charge. I need a 9 plus 2, so 7 to reach the Wraith Knight over there. So wish me luck, I hope I will be able to roll that 7. It's a 6, so almost, not, but not enough. I will obviously reroll that with the command points, so I go down to 2 command points. And it's a 7. Whew. It was very, very close. So I will move them later, and we will roll with these guys. And you said they are within 6, right?
Yes.
If they are...
Yeah, they're within 6.
Within 6. So it's a 5-inch charge. Oh, it's a fail. It's a 3-inch. So you've lucked out there, but fortunately at least I've charged here, so I'm happy. And the Dreadnoughts, they basically all have automatic charges, except for this one guy, so I'll roll for him. He needs to not roll a double 1, so he's in on the 4, and everything else is automatically charging. So I will move everything in, and we'll meet you in the fight phase. Yeah, so after some thinking, I decided to start the fighting over there, trying to finish up the Wraith Knight, because I obviously don't want Matt to interrupt everywhere, but I cannot control that. So he has 2 command points, so he can actually interrupt, and I then will start over there trying to finish off the Wraith Knight. So I will start probably with the 4 Terminators, and I will spend 1 command point to give the whole squad +1 attack for the Suffer Not the Alien, basically +1 attack against Xenos strat the Deathwatch have. So yeah, so I should be on 1 now, if my counting is correct. So my Terminators have 5 each and 5 more for the strat, so it's 30 attacks, and that's only 4 guys. So we'll see how they go. And I don't have +1 attack. I will have reroll ones to hit because you are Xenos, filthy Xenos. So that's 20 attacks. I'm rerolling ones because I'm fighting aliens, so a lot of 2s. Unfortunately, some pesky psyker has denied my +1 to hit, but that's what you have to deal with sometimes when you're Deathwatch. So 1 extra die, and that's 5s to wound. Rerolling all wound roll. 5s because I'm strength 4, T8, but I'm +1 to wound because of the exhortation of rage. So a lot of wounds, and that's only the first batch. So for now, 4 for 10 wounds, 8 AP 3 on the Wraith Knight, and I roll 10 more dice for the rest attacks, whilst Matt is counting his dice.
Okay.
So 5s. Oh, that's a good roll already. 5 wounds, and reroll these 4. So 6 wounds more. So it's 16 wounds from the Terminators.
2, 3, 4 pluses.
So 4 pluses to save. How many does he take? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
7 wounds of the Wraith Knight. Now we have the double Chainswords. We have 4 guys with double Chainswords, so they have 5 attacks. They have 5 attacks? 6 attacks each. And plus 1, so yeah, so it's 5 plus 1, 6 attacks each. And I'll roll for now 20, because I think that should be enough for him, but we'll see. And does he have any minuses to hit? No, probably, right?
No.
Okay. So 4 plus 3, 7, and 2 reroll ones. So 7 wounds at AP2, so again 4 up in ones.
4s. Oh, he goes down.
How many wounds does he suffer? 3, right?
3.
Yeah, so even if you reroll 1, he'll still be dead, and I have 2 heavy thunderhammers left. So does he explode?
6. No.
No, it's a 3. Okay. So the Wraith Knight goes down. Will you be interrupting that?
Yes. Okay. Move in a little bit.
Okay, so you pile in.
Fine. We'll do.
We're going to attack.
4. So he has 6 wounds left?
9.
9. Oh, 9.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do.
How many? You can strike with 6.
We'll do
6.
6.
And 4 into the small one?
The small one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 6 guys will have how many attacks? 3 each?
3 each.
Okay, so 6, 18 attacks. Okay.
Hits on 3s.
3s, okay. Do you have any rerolls?
No rerolls.
Okay, there's 2 there. Can you use any strats to bump up their hitting or wounding or whatever?
No.
Okay, so you're wounding on 4s because you're strength 7, AP 3, so I'll have 5 up saves or invans, doesn't matter in this case. So I see 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay,
yes.
7 wounds. So I have 7 dice in my hand. It's 5s. Wow, it's actually 6 damage.
Oh, nice.
Wow, yeah, so if you could only strike with more, it'd be possible to kill him, but unfortunately he's still
alive.
clinging on to life. He has 2 wounds left. So the other 4 guys are striking into the small vulnerable dread in the center here. The one with the flamers. And they will have 12 attacks, right?
12 attacks.
Okay.
3s. And then T7 still?
Again, yeah, T7, so 4's to wound. But this guy has 6 up strike, just so you know how with whom you are trying to mess.
It's only 2.
Only 2 wounds, okay, so 5s, and he saves 1, and will he have the audacity to shrug off the last one? No, unfortunately he was a 5. So he suffers 1 wound.
Cool.
Okay, so I will continue fighting, and now the barrage of dreadnoughts will strike back. And I'll probably start with this one, as he's furthest from the...
I'll do matchless agility.
Okay, so it's
minus one to hit.
So Matt just mixed up the name. So the stratagem is lightning fast reactions, or reflexes. Is it reflexes or reactions?
Reactions.
Reactions, okay, so they are minus 1 to hit. So I'm striking with 5 attacks with my dreadnought, and I'm hitting on 4s, and rerolling once to hit for my captain. So 4 hits, and wounding on 2s because I'm strength 14, and rerolling once for the wisdom of the ancients. So you owe me 4 up and once. Oh, so only 1, damage 6. So 6 5 up shrugs on the guy. So it's actually 5 because of your minus 1. He goes down. Okay. Next, Redemptor will... Well, he doesn't need to paladin. He's already engaged. Force to hit. Reroll on 1. 4 hits. And force to 1. Reroll on once. So again, 4 up and ones. Oh, that wasn't lucky.
Not great.
Do you want to reroll?
No.
Okay. First one, damage 6, so 5 up shrugs. Goes down. Next is 5 damage, so 4 damage actually. So you have a better chance to survive. Yes, he survives. He eats another one, so he eats 4 more damage. He goes down. And the last one is, sorry about that, 4 damage again. So now 2 down and
4 damage, so -1.
4 damage. No, no, is it? Yeah, it's 3 damage. Yeah. Yeah, so he suffers 1 wound. So 2 dead and 1 on 2 wounds left. And now the small guy will strike. He has a better chance to finish off 1 guy. So he misses twice because he is 2+ weapon skill, so he hits on 3s. And he still wounds on 2s because he's strength 12. So 3 wounds, 8, the same AP4, so just 4 open ones. Oh, that's
nice.
Good. And the last Redemptor, so he hits actually on 6s. So 1 hit. So 1 hit, 1 wound, AP, it's the same AP. Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, and damage, do you want to reroll, sorry?
Nah, no.
Okay, so 5 becomes 4, so 4 shrugs on the guy with 2 wounds remaining.
Huh?
Oh, he survives. No, he survives. Yeah, he survives. That's good. So at the end, 4 dreadnoughts only killed how many? 3 guys. So very lucky, or unlucky on my part. So yeah, so the combat went reasonably well. We'll see how the next turn goes. I will have to just consolidate with these guys. I will do that later. And here, obviously, I failed the charge. In terms of my mission secondaries, I've successfully killed the Wraith Knight, so I get 4 points for the Cal Order. I get 4 points for Cal Order. I get, do I get something here? Are they OPSEC?
They are not.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't have OPSEC. I'm just wondering about the next turns. So I'm not holding that objective because Matt has more on that objective. That's pretty much it for the secondaries for now. So we will go into the next turn. And obviously I get 3 points on Oath of Moment because I have 1 unit within 6 of the center. Wholly within 6 is the Dreadnought. I have killed 1 character monster vehicle and I have not fallen back or failed morale. So 3 points on Oath of Moment and no points on Shock Tactics for now because I have not taken Matt's objective yet. So we are in Matt's psychic phase. He has moved forward with his, well, basically all the stuff he has here. They stayed in combat, they did not fall back. He started Nephilim data scan in that quarter. So when he finishes that, he'll have 2 quarters, his home quarters ready. And now we're going to the psychic phase. So what are you going to do?
We will do, let's see, 24 inches.
Yeah.
With it. Okay. We'll do psychic interrogation from the Doom guy.
So Farseer. White Cloak Farseer.
White Farseer. Into, I guess, that character.
Okay. Into this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. So it's a 6.
Goes off on a 7.
Okay, I will definitely try to deny that because I don't want you to get points. It's not a deny, but I will reroll that because I really want to not give you points. It's a 7?
7.
So I need an 8. Almost, but not enough. So I failed to deny the, sorry about that. I failed to deny the psychic interrogation. I've spent on command points, so I have 1, and Matt has 1 as well. So we move on to the next psychic power, which is going to be?
Focus Will. From this, it's going to give, on a 6,
okay.
It will go off and give him +2 to
Cast.
Psychic powers and denies.
To Eldred. Okay.
Yes.
So Eldred, I guess, is going next.
Well, then he has another power.
Okay.
It's going to be +1 CP. It goes off at 6.
Okay.
So 1 more CP. Then Eldred
Just for the viewers at home, I'm waiting on my deny because my Librarian is here, and this guy is also a Psyker, and I have +1 to deny on my Psychic Hood, so I don't want him to... basically, if he decides to smite or something like that, I want to have the best chance of denying there. So that's why I'm waiting. Sorry, man, go ahead.
No problem. Oh, close. All right, we're going to do Smite. So it is 13.
Okay, I'm not denying that. So where is it going?
It's going to
Into
go...
the squad.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay, so D6 mortals. Oh, the big 5. Okay, so I'm rolling my 5-up shrugs, and I've successfully blocked 2. So I will let one guy die, one guy with a chainsword, and not this one, this one, and one guy, this one, will suffer a mortal wound. So what's going?
Executioner. From Eldrad. 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so I will keep that dice. So how many mortals? 1, 2,
it will be
D3.
It'll
So
be 2.
So he actually dies, and you get to roll 1 more time. So 3 more. So these 3. So oh, sorry about that. So 2 more guys go down. This one and this one. Okay.
And then he'll do Fortune onto that squad. That goes off on a 10.
On a 10, okay. So you have this guy left and the Wraiths here. Okay. Who's going next?
We'll do him. We'll try a Smite.
Okay. Okay, so it's a
6.
fail, right? You've already smited once. Oh, so you need the 6. Okay, so I'll try to deny. I have +1, so I need to. Well, okay. There goes my plan to cleverly wait until he gets to roll a smite. So D3. So 1 mortal wound on the Librarian. Okay, so Wraith Seer is next. The last one.
Smite as well. He needs a 7.
Okay. So 5 plus. Okay, so it's another smite, D3. 1. 5 up shrug. They shrug. Okay, so that's the psychic phase.
Yes. We'll do.
So the shooting phase.
Hemlock
into
the Librarian.
Okay, so strength 12.
Yes.
Okay, I'm using my last CP on the transhuman. I want him to at least try to stay alive. So it's 9 shots.
9 shots, but he's on the.
Okay, so he's on lower profile. I have a chance.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Is he on the lowest one?
8, 9. Yeah, so he needs 5s.
5s, okay.
5s to hit.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Okay, still enough to kill him if I'm unlucky. And 4 stun.
How many wounds does he have left?
4, exactly 4.
Okay, okay, doesn't matter.
Okay.
We'll spend my wound.
Ah, so 1 automatically wounds.
1 wound, so you take a mortal as well.
Ah.
And then doesn't go.
Why did I take a mortal?
Because of his D scythe.
Ah, okay, so his weapon does that. Okay. So 2 wounds or 1 wound?
It's 2 wounds. It's D2 damage.
No, I mean, have
1.
you wounded on a 2+? Because I have a transhuman now. So
yeah, it doesn't. So sorry. Yeah. There were two hits, right?
Yes.
I used 1 Strands of Fate.
So it's automatically wounds.
Automatically wounds and a mortal, but the other one doesn't go.
Oh, okay. So I'm alive. That's what I'm.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So 5 up and 1 for the force field from the captain. So he fails. So my Librarian has 1 wound left. He's in a dangerous position, but he's still alive.
Hope for blow up.
Oh yeah. I will do my best to move out of the way when you decide to blow up.
Okay. We'll do shuriken cannons into that squad.
Okay. Into the squad or this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
3s.
3 hits and 3 stun.
3s. Oh. 2 AP minus 3.
Okay. So 1 Terminator is in cover, and I'll start with him, I guess. So it's 1 up save, a 0 up save minus 3. So 3 plus save. It's 3 plus save, so he suffers 2 wounds. I roll 5s to ignore, so he suffers 1, and another 1 on a 2+. So he successfully ignores that. What's next?
2 flamers into here.
2 flamers from the
Wraith Lord.
oh, so he has flamers as well on the sword.
2d6.
Okay. Is it 1 flamer or 2?
2.
Okay.
9 shots.
9 shots. Good. We don't have the fancy flamers that Tal have, D6 plus 2, or the Chaos Space Marines. For some reason, Aeldari flamers are just not there yet.
No, even it's too advanced.
Yeah, even though you are the oldest race in Warhammer, apart from Necrons, I think. So 4s to 1, right?
4s, yes.
So how many? 3?
3.
So no ones.
No ones. Okay. We'll do D cannon. So D3.
Okay, 1 shot.
Shot 3.
And where are you going with that?
Oh, into that unit.
Oh, okay.
It missed.
You can also, I think you could have shot into the Dreadnought, just for your information.
True.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, you missed.
Okay, that shot. Then we'll do this squad.
Guardians?
Guardian squad.
Into this squad? Into my squad, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 20 shots.
So my Deathwatch Terminator there is on 1 wound left. And he should be touching the thing, yeah. How many shots do you get? 12?
20.
20.
2 each.
Yeah, 2 each, okay. Are they 18 inches now, the catapults?
Yeah.
They were 12, right?
Yeah, they were really not good.
Well, they were pretty good. They
Yeah,
were pretty good, but they just were too short-ranged for the purposes of that unit. It was difficult to use them unless you were deep striking them. I remember them plowing through my paladins back in 8th edition with ease, relative ease.
Yeah.
So 3s to hit.
3s.
Do they have like guide or something like that in them?
They do not.
Okay.
I could spend the CP, but I'm not.
Do you want to?
No.
Okay. You have 1 left, so I guess you want to save that on something else.
Yeah. So 3s.
Okay. I'll get this out of the way.
Then 4s.
4s to 1. And you're looking for the sweet 6s. How many?
Just 1 6.
And
3, 4.
6 more wounds, regular wounds. So which one do you want me to roll first?
I guess the minus.
Okay.
3.
So -3 is 3 plus. So it's a fail and 5 up shrug. No, so the Terminators won 1 wound left, and the other are -1 AP?
Yes.
It really doesn't matter because I'll be taking them on all the Terminators and they 1 up save, in cover or not.
Yeah.
So basically I'm rolling 2s anyway, so it's 6 2 plus saves. So 2 1s, and the lonely Terminator goes down. But all other guys are safe. So he did his job, I guess, well enough. So
Dire Venters are going to shoot. They have 3 shots each.
3 shots each. Okay, so they're 18-inch
Yes.
range as well. Okay.
And then another 3 for Exarch has 2 guns.
I love the fact that Exarch has like extra gun on him.
Yeah, it's
just
really
because he's that cool. Did you buy any Exarch powers for him?
I did not.
Okay.
They're 25 points each.
They're probably only worth it if you're running like a 10-man squad.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many hits do we have? A lot, quite a lot.
Good.
Do you get like exploding 6s on them? It will be probably the exact power, right?
It is a command point.
Okay.
For exploding 6s, but
You have only 1 left. So 2 6s, 3 6s, 4 6s, wow. And how many wounds? 4 regular ones.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, so 4 6s, so it's 4 ups, 2 failed, and 2 5 ups, 1 failed, and the 4 regular ones, all good. So 1 wound on my Terminator. Well, let's make this guy. So he has 2 left. Okay, so what's next?
That was all Rangers squad.
That was all Rangers.
Almost, all Rangers.
And Rangers are going to shoot them as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5 shots, hitting on 3s?
2s.
2s, they have 2 plus ballistic skill. Okay, 2 5 hits. And force. So 2 mortal wounds.
4 mood, nice one.
Yeah, cool. And 4 regular save. How many? What's the AP?
Rangers, 1.
Okay, so 2 pluses. So 1 fails and 3 wounds in total with the mortals. So 2 suffered. So the Terminator goes down. This one. We have 5 guys left in this squad. They are stoically trying to survive that barrage. So,
Alrighty.
that's the shooting phase, right?
Yes.
So now we go on into the charge phase. We are in the charge phase, and Matt is going to charge my squad with a Wraith Lord and the Wraith Seer. Are you going to use something? Like a strap or something like that?
I'm just trying to fate for a 6 on this
that's
guy.
wise, I think. So you need probably something. So
6, 7?
7. I think you are within 7.
Yes.
Okay. So that was successful, and the second guy probably needs like to roll a 4, I think, right? He's within 5.
Yeah, he's within 5.
Okay, so 4 on 2d6.
Gets it.
Okay, 6. It's good. And any other charges?
No.
Okay. Good. I don't have any heroic interventions. I don't think so. My Librarian cannot fly, unfortunately, so I will stay where I am. You start, and I don't have interrupt, so you are fighting freely there. I don't have fight first either. Okay, so Matt rolled the attacks for the Wraith Seer?
Wraith Lord.
Wraith Lord. Okay, so you are doing the crushing strike. You hit three times, and you're wounding on 2s, probably? What's the strength?
Strength.
Probably more than 8.
12.
12, okay, that's good enough. So, 3...
Oh, strength 9.
Oh, no, okay, so AP?
-4.
-4, okay, so I will put that onto my, this guy, and as I have fancy Deathwatch Terminators, they actually give the, with a very weird wording, they give their Crux Terminators 5 up and 1 to the entire squad. So I'll use that on my one guy here, and I'll try to roll a 5 for him. It's a fail, so what's the damage? D3 plus 3?
D3 plus 3, so 6.
So I rolled 1, 2 more. Yeah, so he dies, and I owe you 2 more saves with the Terminators. So 1 success, 1 fail, and the Terminator suffers how many wounds?
4.
4, okay, so he actually suffers 2, so he survives. Miraculously survives. So 1 guy dead, and this guy is one left. And the Wraith Seer now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll do same profile.
Okay. 4 attacks, 3 hits.
And then this one's 2s.
Okay. So 5 plus and 1s. Okay, 2 fails. And the first one does 4. So wow.
Oh no.
Wow, that was very lucky. And the second one
does 4.
4. Can I roll that twice? Oh no. Yeah, he goes down, but he saved his spell.
He did.
Yeah, so very lucky on my part. And now it's my time to strike back. I will actually start over here because I can kill more of these guys before they actually get this chance to strike. So 4 attacks with this Redemptor Dreadnought. 4 attacks because I didn't charge and no one charged me. So hitting on 3s, right? Because your stratagem only works on 1 phase.
Yes.
Okay, so 2 wound.
Yeah.
My stratagem definitely works on the entire battle round, so 3 wounds. The Wisdom of the Ancients, I mean, the reroll 1 stone. So 2 guys suffer wounds. First guy suffers 6, so it's the one on the 1 wound left. So roll 5s for him.
5s.
He goes down. And the second suffers 4, so he can actually survive very likely.
4. So
So
is
3.
it 5 minus?
So it's 4 minus 1. So he suffers 1 only. Okay, so now you can strike with them. Where are you going?
Who attacked?
He attacked.
He attacked. Okay.
Yeah. So 3 guys are left for you to.
We'll do 2 into.
And you can obviously pile in with the ones that are not in base to base. So you can pile in with this one, this one, this one, and this one. I think, right?
Okay.
You must become closer to the closest model, so I don't think you can go as
That
far.
way.
So you can only probably stay like here.
Okay.
Yeah. So
We'll do.
just to be precise with the piling. So you are probably going to do as many as possible into this one.
Yeah.
So 3.
3.
You can do like that. So fight through him. So 3 into the 1 and 2 wounds left, and 3 guys are going into the small one.
Yes.
So the small one actually had 1 wound on him. I forgot about that. So yeah, so that was the dice that I've moved away previously. So 3 guys doing 3 attacks each, so 9 attacks,
9
right?
attacks.
So I'm banking on surviving here. Oh, that was unlucky.
Not a good one.
Okay, so it was into the Redemptor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I lucked out there. 1 hit.
4s.
4s, no. No. So 9 attacks into the small one. Okay.
It was cocked a little bit.
Okay.
Then 4s.
Oh. I understand they got tired from all that fighting and holding their shields up when the Redemptors are trying to kill them. So he suffers a wound. I rolled a 2 on the save, and he does not strike that, so he goes down to 6. Now I fight again, and I'll fight with this Redemptor. So 4 more attacks, 3s to hit, all hit, and 4 wounds again with Wisdom of the Ancients, so 4 up and ones.
4.
2 fail. First suffers 6.
3.
No, 5. You need to subtract 1. So it was the guy on 2 wounds left, right?
Yep.
So he goes down, and the second one suffers 4, so 3. So again, the same. The last attack always does not enough. Oh well, in this case I was lucky. So goes through. So 2 guys go down. Next we'll fight the small dreadnought, hitting on 2s. I'll hit. Wounding on 2s. All wounds. So 4 up and ones again.
How many 4?
4. 4 up in ones, and they are damage 3 each for the fist, the dreadnought fist. So 2 wounds, so each doing 2 damage, so 4 damage going to 1 guy.
Okay, 4 damage.
He goes down.
Nice.
And the last dreadnought will be fighting on 5s. So he hits twice, and he wounds twice as well. So 4 up and once again, the recurring thing. And he makes both his invincibles. And the last thing to do is to fight over here. I will pile in like that, like that. Getting on the objective, back on the objective, and I'll hit with my claws guy, the Terminator, into the what's his name?
Wraith Seer.
Wraith Seer. Do you remember? Was I closer to Wraith Seer, Wraith Lord, sorry, than to the Wraith Seer? Could I have piled in this way?
I think
were they equidistant?
I think they were closer to the
yellow. Okay, so it's legit. I've moved them before I actually thought about that. So correct me if I was wrong. Hope I did not make a mistake there. So 5 attacks into the Wraith Seer, hitting on 3s. So hitting on 3s, 4 hits. Sorry, I didn't show you the actual dice roll. And wounding on 6s, right? No, 5s because of +1 to wound. But you are toughness 8, right?
Yes.
Okay, but 2 wounds AP 3.
5 plus invuln.
5 plus invuln. 2 wounds actually.
Oh, 2 wounds. Okay.
You need to roll it again. Yeah, one fail. And the hammers. So the first hammer is the one that hits on 4s from the sergeant. Hits on 4s and reroll once because you are xenos. And wounding on 3s with +1 to wound. And I don't reroll once to wound against him because he's not the Wraith Knight. So
are these hammers?
yeah, these are hammers, AP4, so 2 wounds at AP4, damage 3 each.
I'll use 1 strands.
And one...
And 1 5+.
Oh, 5+. Okay, so 3 damage suffered. Okay. And the last hammer hits on 3s. 3 hits, and wounds on 3s. 3 wounds, AP4.
3 wounds, AP4, 5s.
Okay, so 2 wounds, 6 damage in total. So unless you reroll that for your last command point, he will die.
Well, he is the -1.
Yeah, but under
4.
So it's 6 damage together with the -1.
Ah.
So do you want to reroll that? To try to save him?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say that it's the correct choice. Unfortunately, not in this case. So can he explode?
On a 6. No.
Okay. So he goes down. The squad has successfully survived that charge and the psychic barrage and actually managed to kill someone. That's very lucky. And I think it was my second call order, so I get 4 points for that Wraith Seer kill. Is that the Wraith Seer?
Yeah.
That's always want to say that the yellow one is the Wraith Lord for some reason. Probably because I wanted to play Yandan for so long. I just like the yellow.
Yeah, yellow and blue are cool. Yeah.
So, what about your points? What did you score? So your primaries, you got 8 points because you were holding 2 objectives in the center. So 8 points for the primaries. At the end of your turn, you have to roll morale here because you have lost. You've started the turn with 7 guys, so you lost 4.
4.
So 4, you need to roll that. Okay, so they're fine. So you still control the objective because you got 2 guys in there, and I only have, I think, 1 dreadnought in there. So you get 2 points for abandoned sanctuaries. And what else?
Nephilim data.
Nephilim data you did, and you did psychic interrogation, and your hidden path is still not
there.
It is still revealed. It's not hidden.
Yes.
Okay, so we are fine with the points, and we will go into my turn. It's the second battle round, my turn. So at the end of my movement phase, this is how everything looks. Basically, my squad of bikers moved up to threaten the characters and the guardians on the, the Dire Avengers on the objective. The dreadnoughts mostly stayed here. Only 1 dreadnought has pivoted around this silo, yeah. And he's going to probably charge the Wraith Lord if he's lucky enough to roll high. My squad has surrounded my characters to prevent that smiting and shooting from happening again, hopefully. But I would like to kill the flyer, hopefully in the shooting phase. So that's that, and pretty much that's it. Those guys stayed there because they're going to charge the Wraith Lord, and these guys have stayed in the objective as well. So now we can move on into my psychic phase. So in the psychic phase, I will be casting 5 Obstruct, the Fortified with Contempt. So I've cast it on a 6. Matt will probably want to deny that.
I'll deny it with Eldrad.
Yep.
It's a +2.
Oh, so it's definitely a deny. Is it +2 to the deny as well?
Yeah.
Oh. That's strong. So, let's cast the +1 to hit and fight first. I will probably cast that on that squad there. So I rolled a 7 with my +1. So we need
5.
Oh yeah. So no psychic phase for me this turn, but that's okay. Now the shooting phase. We'll swiftly move on to the shooting phase. And in the shooting phase, we'll first start with the easy part. So the Chaplain will try his bolter lock into the hemlock. So 4s to hit. And 5s to wound. 1 wound at AP1. I'm still in this Slow Doctrine, by the way. Oof. So I fail. So he goes to 3 wounds. What else? A Captain will throw a Craig Grenade at him. Hits. Doesn't wound, and I will actually spend 1 command point on the Wisdom of the Ancients again here, but that doesn't help me because I'm not core, so just for your information. The Librarian will do the same thing, so with Craig Grenade, hits and wounds AP1 into the flyer.
4s. He gets it.
Okay, and the squad, this one will fire all their 10 shots in rapid fire with the plus... no, not the plus one, the extra AP bolt shells, or plus 1 to wound. What do you think is more statistically useful? Plus 1 to wound on the 10 bolt gun shots, or extra AP 1? Yeah, I think extra AP 1.
Okay.
I'll try that at least. I'll know when I roll 2 wounds. I reroll once for the captain, and it was just a very bad roll. Yeah, so no wounds at all from that. Next, we will try. Let's try this squad. So they will put their 20 bolt shots into the flyer, and some more. Okay, so how many hits do we actually score? 5, 6. Not great, not great. 5 to wound, but that's a good wound roll. So 3 wounds, AP 1. Oh, sorry, AP 0. I'm still on the Assault Doctrine, so AP 0. No wounds, no wounds. Let's do the small dreadnought into the flyer. How many shots do I get? 2. I will be overcharging, even though I don't have rerolls, but I suffer 1 mortal wound. Do I shrug that? No. So I hit once and I wound once.
AP minus a lot.
AP minus 3.
6.
6 up. So 2 damage and a 1 wound left on him, and 2 shots from the Stormbolter into him as well. So 1 hit. Sorry, that was that one, so it's a failed wound. What else do I have in terms of this small fire? Let's do this Redemptor. I put all the small shots into the Hemlock, and the plasma will go into the Wraith Lord. So the small shots, let's do the Stormbolters. 8 shots with Stormbolters, forced to hit, and 1 reroll for the Captain. Reroll once for the Wisdom of the Ancients, 1 wound at AP 0. It's a save, and 8 onslaught cannon shots. 1 reroll, so 5 hits. 2 wounds, AP 1. So force. Oof, and Fee finally goes down. Do you want to reroll that with command point?
I do not.
Okay, so 6 up to
Does not
explode.
blow up.
Does not blow up. So the flyer is out of here, and the plasma will go into the Wraith Lord. 6 shots. That was lucky. Hitting on 3s. Obviously, I'm overcharging as well. Why not? I'm shooting at -1 damage target, so I should. 3 hits.
3 hits.
3 wounds, sorry. 3 wounded hits.
Minus a lot.
-4, yeah.
All right, so 6s.
Okay, 2 damage 3 becomes damage 2, so 4 damage into him.
4 damage. So you have 5 left.
Okay. The Dreadnought here cannot shoot his plasma, but he can shoot his Stormbolter. He'll shoot into combat. All hits except for 1. Yeah, all hit, because it's a Stormbolter, so I don't suffer -1. And 1 wound.
He goes through.
Goes through. Okay, Fire Shrug. No, it's here.
Oh, in this
combat.
view.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they have still the Fire Shrug?
They do.
I think you do. Yeah. You've cast it again. Okay, so they suffer a wound. And this Redemptor will also shoot all his small guns into combat, because he cannot shoot the plasma. So, so that's the Stormbolters. 5 hits and 2 wounds. AP 0.
3s.
Do they have Protect on them?
They do not. I casted Smite.
Okay.
Instead.
So 1 wound and 5 Shrug.
Oh.
No.
Ghost.
And the Onslaught hitting on 4s because it's a heavy weapon, and we are firing into combat. Oh no, not 4s, actually 6s. It's a very, very wounded Dreadnought.
Yes.
I don't think I've hit with that one, so leave that wound on your guy.
Yeah.
So 2 hits with the on 6s, and 2 wounds because no, sorry, you're down to 6, right?
Yes.
Okay, so no wounds. So that's it for the shooting over here. This Redemptor is last. I will probably put him... I'll put everything I have from him into the Wraith Lord, just to make sure. that they can finish him off. Or not. I need to think about that. Okay, so the last Redemptor here will be firing his plasma into the Wraith Lord and the small fire into the Guardians. So the Guardians will get 8 shots with the Onslaught, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 3s. Reroll on 1s for the Wisdom of the Ancients. 3 wounds at AP1. What's their save?
These guys?
Yeah, I think they're frog base, right?
Yeah. So
3 failed and 4 Stormbolter shots at this distance. 1 wound at AP0. 4 up 6.
Force.
Okay.
Makes it.
And the plasma. 5 shots. Well, I really don't want to kill this guy. I want to wound him as much as possible. So 4 hits and 3 wounds.
Wounds. Please
make a 1 save. Yeah, he made 1 save. So he suffers 4 damage and he has 1 wound left. Precisely 1 wound left. And I think that's it for my shooting. I don't think I have anything left. So we will go swiftly to the charge phase. In the charge phase, I will first try to charge my Dreadnought into this guy. I'll first roll and then we'll measure because I'm not sure how far. Well, it's definitely not a double 1. No. I think I'll re-roll that. I will, yeah. Yeah, so it's 11. So I have 0 CP and Matt has 3 because we have added some for his psychic power because I forgot to do that before. So the Dreadnought is in. He'll use all his movement to go like that and face his enemy. He'll strike from the back. They will charge the Guardians.
Okay.
Sorry, the Dire Avengers and the... Who's that?
Farseer.
Isn't the Farseer the White Cloak?
Both are Farseers.
So you have 2 Farseers?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to be charging my Bikers into the Dire Avengers and the Farseer, the violet one, the purple one. Is it purple or violet?
Purple.
Purple, okay. The purple Farseer, it's his name now. So what do I roll? It's 9, yeah. So I'm definitely in. I will... Can you please measure how far 9 gets me from here? So up to here. Okay. Eldra doesn't like it, apparently. So how far from here?
There.
There, and how far from here? Okay, so here, and how far from there?
In the middle.
So like that, and he can go 9. So like here. Okay. Sweet, thank you. And this squad, I don't think I will be charging them because I want to stay in that objective. You know what I can do? Can I? Yeah, I think I can do that. Like charge like that and...
A conga line?
Yeah, conga line. So 2 hammers here and 1 terminator there. Will I be able to strike like that with 1 hammer?
Yeah, you could do 2.
Actually 2 hammers, yes, yeah. I still can do that. Yeah, okay, so they will charge. I'll just roll that for the sake of the rules. And we'll go on into the fight phase. Okay, so in the fight phase, Matt has interrupts, so he can actually interrupt if he wants, so I need to think carefully where I want to strike first. I will probably strike with my my Venerable Dreadnought first, so he has 5 attacks. Yeah, so he hits 5 times because he rerolls as you are xenos, so I reroll. And wounding on 3, so 3 wounding hits at AP4.
6s?
6s. So the Wraith Lord goes down, crashing down, and his Spirit Stone is crushed and pulped into bloody or bony mess. Sorry for that.
No blood.
no blood, only bones, yeah. Yes. Bone shards. Do you want to interrupt?
No.
Okay. So I will pile in here, like that, 3 inches like that, like that, like that, like that, and like that. So 5 guys will strike in the Farseer, and this guy will chain his attacks into the Dire Avengers. Cool. So 4 attacks into the Dire Avengers, 2 hits, no wounds, and everything else into the Farseer. So how many attacks do I get? 16 attacks with the Bikers. Each has 4 attacks. And what's the toughness of the Farseer? I think it's 3.
3?
Yeah, Eldrad has toughness 4.
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh, can fit enough. So all that hidden on 3s.
T3.
Reroll on 1s. Getting rid of 2s. Forgot to reroll that one. Okay, so all that hit. And wounded on 3s. So 7 wounds.
7? Okay.
Yep, 7 wounds. AP 2, but it's your 4 up.
4 plus.
4 wounds suffered, right?
4 wounds, yes.
And 4 attacks with a hammer. Hammer of crushing doom. So 2 wounds and wounded on 2s. 2 wounds, yeah. 4 up and 1s or death.
Oh,
it's not death. It's beautiful life for him until the next turn.
One more.
So he has 1 wound left, and these guys will probably just pile in slightly like that. So these guys will stay put. I cannot pile in the way I want, so I'll just stay on the objective. And they have fought here. You can strike first because I've already fought. Have I fought? No, it was my first. Yeah, so you fight normally, so you fight first now. Fight with your Wraith Blades.
6. We'll do 2 into there, 1 into there.
Okay. You can actually 2 here and 1 here. Because this guy has 2 wounds left, so you would like to probably kill him. Have a chance.
I'm probably going to do Eldritch Storm next turn.
So what's that?
I pick a point,
okay.
and then 6 inches around.
But it's like in the next turn, right?
In the psychic phase.
But when do you apply mortal wounds? I think they usually like do that. It's like an orbital bombardment. So
I think it's let's check. End of the shooting phase.
Okay.
But let me wounded guy.
So you're doing 2 Wraith Blades into the wounded guy and 1 into the small one. So you're trying to finish that poor bastard off. So 3 hits and. Force to 1. Oh, so 5s. He actually goes down. And he doesn't explode. So finally he succumbs to his axe injuries. And the 3 attacks into the small dreadnought. I unfortunately don't have a command point to reroll that. I would otherwise have done that. 1 wound. Not a save and shrugs.
You got it.
So, what's next? I think that's my Dreadnought fighting against you, right? Oh, I actually forgot to charge here. Oh, I could not have. I have not space here. I should have moved differently. So, a mistake on my part. So, 4 attacks with my small Dreadnought, 3 hits, and 2 wounds. Sorry, 3 wounds.
3 wounds?
Yes.
4s.
1 suffers 2 wounds exactly, so does he shrug that?
Is it 3 wounds or?
It's 3 become 2.
3, okay. 5s, he shrugs a bolt.
Okay, that's it. So what about my points? So I score Oath of Moment again. For the center, I scored 1 for killing a vehicle monster, and I didn't fall back and I didn't fail morale. I don't owe you any morale, as I can see, and you I don't think you owe me any. Do you owe me for the Guardians? 3 guys dead.
3. Let's check.
Okay, so 3 plus.
3.
Are they leadership 8?
They
We'll check.
might be 7.
Probably they're 8. They should be 8 for the sergeant, if they have a sergeant.
7.
Oh, okay, so they fail. So 1 guy runs, and
runs.
And how many? 6 left, so they run on 1s. No, so 6 left there. Okay, and that's it. So I get 3 points for Oath of Moment. I get no points for Shock Tactics again because I still don't control this center objective. And how many points do I get for the Call Order? Still 12. So I'm fully maxed out on the Call Order. So Matt got 0 unfortunately for the primaries because the Dire Rangers are not OPSEC and I have an OPSEC troops unit on the objective. So now we are at the end of the movement phase format, nothing really changed their position much because most stuff is just in combat and there's nowhere to go really. Only the Rangers have materialized here to perform the Nephilim data scan again in that quarter. Now there's no really way for me to stop that, so it's just what Matt's going to do. Do you have to roll for them? Probably not the troops, right?
No.
So they're 5-man troop units, so yeah, don't have to roll. And now we move on to the psychic phase, right?
Oh, sorry, move back.
Oh, sure, yeah, take
Fall
it down.
back. And then I'm going to spend 2 CP to shoot.
Okay, so you shoot after falling back. Do you need to spend 2 CP? Or can you spend like 1 CP but only shoot and not charge?
Oh, that's true. It's
yeah,
1.
Yeah. So 1 CP for just shooting after falling back. And here, basically, he stayed in combat.
Staying there.
Okay, so the psychic phase.
Psychic phase. We'll do a psychic interrogation. Let me measure real quick. Is your librarian still alive? It is.
Yes.
Okay.
Fortunately, he is.
Unfortunately. Okay.
So, psychic interrogation.
From him. Goes off.
Okay, so 10, 11.
11.
I will not try to deny that. It's too much. So you actually gain a command point with that.
Cool. Alrighty.
And you get 3 points.
And Eldred is going to
cast
Smite.
Okay.
It's a super smite.
It's a super smite, and he ignores the perils.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. It's a super non-super smite. So 1 wound on the biker who already had 1 wound on him. So he has 2 wounds, suffered 2 wounds, so he has one wound left. Okay.
Then Executioner.
Yep.
Goes off.
Eldred is very angry.
He's very good today.
So D3. Oh, 3. Wow. So, and 2 and 3 with D3 1. Wow. 6 mortals. So it's actually killing 1 guy, another guy, and 2 wounds or more in this one.
Nice.
Wow. It's a lot. Okay.
Okay. Then.
That's what happens when I fail to cast the Film of Pain.
Pretty wild. Then we'll do. Might as well do a spend 1 CP to cast. Oh, sorry. I still need to do Fortune on that unit. Goes off. Then we'll do 1 CP so he could cast Smite after the Psychic Interrogation.
Cool.
It does not go off.
Okay. What was your previous cast? Extra CP?
Yes.
Okay. How much did you roll?
Wait, so sorry. I did not get that extra CP.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I'm looking to deny something.
Okay.
That's the only stuff I'm interested in.
That
so what's
was
next?
all my psychic phase because he fell back.
Okay.
So then we'll shooting phase.
Okay.
We'll do everything into there. 2, 3.
So you're shooting into
The bike
the
squad.
squad with the die rangers.
Yes.
So that's the hit roll.
Hit rolls. Pretty decent hit roll. And then 4s.
Okay, so
No 6s.
no 6s and 7 wounds. Okay, so 4, 3, 7 wounds, 3 pluses. Oh, not great. So 4 wounds suffered. So that's two bikes gone. Only 1 bike and the sergeant left. What's next?
We will do all the rangers into there.
Okay.
Oh, I need to do Strands of Fate. Forgot that.
Please roll. Okay.
Okay.
So you have 5.
5.
A save and a
Wound,
a
a
wound.
hit,
hit,
psychic power.
Psychic power. No,
and
advance. No charges, right?
No charges.
Okay. Charges a 2.
Charges a 2. Yes.
Okay. So what's next?
Shooting into
The squad.
That squad. Or this rangers.
Yeah. Okay. So 5 shots into the squad.
2s.
2s. Cool. 1 miss. And 2 wounds. AP1, so 3+. I think it was a 1.
Yeah.
So damage 1?
Damage 1.
Okay, so 1 wound on the bike. What's next? These guys. 6 shots?
6 shots.
Oh, no, 6 guys shooting 2 shots. Yeah, okay. I've almost convinced you that it's 6 shots. It's 6 hits and force. No, it's actually 5 stunned. I forgot. You should have wounded on 5s there as well. It doesn't matter because it's 1 bike and 1 guy, so it's toughness 5. So 2 wounds, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they're both okay.
Okay. All that. Okay. They were doing an action, so they will.
Yeah. So charges and
charge. We'll charge everybody in. Eldrad gets in with the 4. Farseer gets in.
Okay.
Then,
it's a character clash.
8 get in.
Okay, so they get in, and the last Farseer, is he going in?
He is no. He's
okay.
hanging out. All right.
Hanging out.
I'll do the Dire Avengers first.
Okay. So we are in the fight phase, and we can proceed with the fighting. I don't have enough command points to interrupt, unfortunately. I think I have only 1. So let me know where you're starting to fight.
Alright, we'll do Dire Avengers first.
Okay.
2 attacks and 3 with the Exarch.
Okay. You have a whole bunch of command points, so if you want to spend some.
True. Yeah.
There is not much you can really help them with, right?
Not really. Alright, so
okay,
6.
so, and wounding on 5s. They're not really there for fighting. However, they did well.
They did a good job.
3, right?
Yep.
1 wound. So Bike has 1 wound left.
Cool.
And the Eldrad?
Eldrad.
Right? No worries.
Alrighty, so Eldrad.
Okay, so Eldrad hits on 2s. 3 attacks. Okay, wounds on 2s. And AP2, so AP1 against me, so 4 ups. Both saved. And 2 attacks from the Farseer. Hits and 2s. No wounds. That wasn't lucky.
That was fun.
So I'll fight back here with my small dreadnought. 4 attacks. 4 hits. 2 wounds. 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
AP 4 still. Last turn of my Soul Doctrine. 2 fails.
2 fails.
And again, 5 up shrugs, 4 damage into 1 guy.
Okay.
So he goes down. So we are finally nearing finishing up that squad. Well, the main problem was that I didn't have enough space to charge with the Redemptor, and I actually should have moved out and gave this one space to charge in here. So that was my mistake. That's why they're probably still alive. So there I will fight with my bike and the hammer. So they both will go into the Eldrad. Eldrad is 3+1?
Yes. No, 4+.
4+.
But and transhuman.
Transhuman. Okay, so I'll try my luck. 4 hits. So that's the Chainsword. Force 2 wounds. 2 wounds. AP2.
Force.
So 1 wound.
Go through.
And hammer. 3 ones, but I reroll because you're xenos. So actually 4 hits. And force 2 wounds. And I don't reroll once, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds?
Yeah, because you have transhuman.
I'll do 1 save from stat.
And fails. So he has 1 wound left, right?
How many?
Damage 4.
4? Oh, okay.
So your Strands of Fate dice was very useful.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it, I think.
I swing back with my Wraith Guard.
Oh yeah, sure.
1, 2, 3.
Almost done.
Maybe
6 attacks.
All hits.
Okay.
All 3. Almost all 3. Force.
Okay. Wow, it's good.
5.
5. Okay.
Look at that.
5 5s. So 2 failed and 6s, 2 more wounds suffered. So he is on 4 wounds left. That's it. That's Matt's turn, and we'll count up his points and move on to my turn, battle round 3. So, in my turn, I actually forgot that in second turn I have scored Shock Tactics because I have taken that objective away from Matt because I had OPSEC and Dire Avengers didn't have OPSEC. So I am 4 points up, and I've scored 12 on the primaries because I hold in 1, 2, and 3 points. So pretty much we have a very substantial advantage in points, 46 to 28 for Matt. Now, I will probably just move up here with my Dreadnoughts. Here they're staying in combat. I will also move up here because I think I will be able to finish up that squad finally. This fellow will move out of the way and he will free up some space for him to charge. Captain will also be ready to charge, as will the Chaplain, just to make sure that we finally take that objective away from you. They'll stay on that objective, and we will move on to the Psychic phase. In the Psychic phase, I think I will smite here. So I did the super smite, so it's a 12. And you need to roll. Do you have
he
plus?
Doesn't have the +2.
Okay, so it's d6, 3 mortals.
3?
So one guy suffers 2 mortal wounds. And I will do fight first, probably on the Dreadnought. It's a 6, so do you deny? Yes. I actually would have probably done that on someone else, but it doesn't matter, he denied. So that's the Psychic phase. In the shooting phase, I will put everything I have from... Actually, I don't have many targets. I will put everything I have into the Farseer because he's not covered by anyone. True. So d6 shots with the plasma, 1 shot, 1 hit, 1 wound. For open 1. Okay, 8 shots with the onslaught. Okay, so it's 6 hits? No, 5 hits. My brain froze for a second. 3 and 1 reroll for the Wisdom of the Ancients. So 3 wounds. So 2 wounds and Stormbolter shots.
Onto the Farseer?
Yes, so 1 hit. That doesn't wound and that doesn't wound. So no wounds from the Stormbolter. And pretty much I'm going to roll my charge for those guys. They, I think, failed. So yeah, so basically I've changed the position of the Chaplain because I did not actually need him there. I needed him there to support my guys when they try to charge the characters and to stay on that objective as well. So he slightly changed the position. And I'll try to roll the charge for these guys into the Eldred and the characters. So I've rolled a 4 plus 2, which is still not enough. And I'll try to reroll that for my last command point. And that's cocked. So it's 6 plus. So yeah, so is he within 7 of Eldred?
Yeah.
Okay.
Within 7.
So yeah, so we can move them there. And we will stay here. I'll just auto charge. He will try like a 12-incher into the Dire Avengers. He's not there. And pretty much, sorry, I forgot the part of the shooting phase. Yeah, in the shooting phase, I will shoot these guys into the Rangers because I forgot to shoot them completely. So they will, do they have like camo cloaks?
They do not. They have
-1 to hit?
if you give them the some thing,
okay.
but they don't have it.
So what's the save? 5 plus?
5, yeah.
Do they have like -1 to hit?
No.
Okay, so I'll shoot them with the -1 AP ammo. So reroll once for the Captain. Oh, sorry, that was a wound roll already. So 4 wounds at AP1.
4 die.
4 die, okay. So 1 guy left. And the captain will put... Can he reach them? Is it 18 inches to the nearest guy? Is it close enough? Can you check that, please?
Let me check.
Thank you.
It is... yes, it is.
Okay, so 1 shot. Hits and 3s to wounds. AP 2.
6?
No. Okay, so he finishes off the last guy, and that's the end of the shooting phase, and we'll come back to the charge phase. There I will swing with my hammers into Eldred. So first hammer hitting on 4s, so 1 hit, no wounds, and next hammer hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s, so 2 wounds, 2 4-ups.
4s.
Oh, and the Terminator with his 5 lightning claw attacks, 2 hits, and 1 wound. Okay, and the Dreadnought, has he charged?
Yeah, he charged.
Okay, so I think I forgot to roll that. So his 5 attacks into Eldred, 5 hits, 4s to wound, 2 wounds.
2.
Wow, last one. So I recommend to reroll that, yeah. Oh, he goes down. Poof. So Eldred goes down, and we have you fighting back with the Farseer and all the Dire Avengers. I guess
we'll do...
Dire Avengers probably more attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 3, 5, 6, 7.
How many attacks did they get?
2 each, and then Exarch 3.
Mm-hmm.
3s. Then 5s.
How many?
1.
Okay, 3 plus, it's a 6. Okay, so pretty much here I will fight back. So 3 attacks with the Viker, 2 wounds.
4s, gets him.
Well, AP2.
They have 5 plus in.
Okay, so fine. And hammer, no hits. So there I'm still holding that objective. As far as I understand, yeah, so yes. I should be able to hold that objective, especially after I like pile in slightly. So I still hold that objective, I hold this objective, and this objective, and this objective will be, sorry, I forgot to fight here. So 5 attacks with the Redemptor, 2 hits only, and 2 wounds.
Force.
And you fight back with your guys, 6 attacks. And the captain also goes in.
4 hits.
Mm-hmm.
4s.
1. Fails and fails. So he has 3 wounds left. And he will do his 4 attacks into them. 2's rerolling. So 4 wounds at AP 4 still, because it's the last Assault Doctor.
They all went through.
So all went through.
3 went
through. 3 went through. Okay, so this guy suffers 4 wounds. No, sorry, 2, because he has 1 left, so he can actually die. No, he doesn't die, so he eats another one. No, he eats another one. He has one wound left?
Yeah, there's 1 left.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this guy suffers 4.
He's dead.
Okay, so this squad finally goes down, and I control that objective as well. So at the end of my turn, I will get 2 points here. I will get 3 for Oath of Moment, because I will not fail anywhere else, and I've killed the character, and I'm in the center still. I hold all the objectives, and I don't think there is any way that Aeldari can retaliate at this point. What do you think?
I don't think so.
Okay, and pretty much after we calculate, we'll give you a brief summary of the points, and that will be the end of this particular encounter on an unknown world in an unknown system between the Deathwatch and their enemies, the Aeldari. So yeah, after some calculations, it's 51 points to 31. Unfortunately, Matt cannot get that objective because he needs to go there and stay there until the next turn, and I will probably be able to beat him on that objective if he actually decides to go there. 6 Guardians are unlikely to stay there for long, and there is no way for him to control the primaries, and even if he casts Psychic Interrogation, he'll only be on 31 points to my 51, and I will score the primaries again. And I'm going second, so I will be scoring primaries at the end of the battle. So I'm getting another 12, no matter what Matt does. So there's not a high likelihood that there isn't something that can change here. So thank you for the game.
Yeah, thank you.
It was a very nice one, and I think it was a lot of fun. And we'll go to the end discussion. So what do you think about the situation, what happens in the center? Do you think you maybe should have stayed slightly away from me and not go all the way to the front line in the first turn? Yeah. Was that a good bait, if that was a bait or not?
So I think for my secondary choice of the hidden pathway, I should have played that a bit more, or chosen the middle objective as the hidden pathway. Yeah,
by the way, yeah, if you would have chosen the center one, you would have gotten something close to like 7 points, I think, yeah. And there would be more incentive for you to actually stay in the center for the entire army to actually protect the guys. Because the only stuff that was keeping me from getting that objective were the 10-man squad, and they actually did that for 3 turns against the entire Dreadnought blob. So they've had a lot of firepower and combat, but they could not do it alone, and they did not get, I think, enough protection, enough support from you. Just because you were like all over this part of the board, and probably because of the hidden path secondary as well. So you were like thinking to be there, and
in the middle.
That's drawn your powers away from the center slightly. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Probably protected the flyer a bit more, just to keep it around for.
So stay away from me and shoot from a distance.
And probably put my psychers closer to your characters. For Mind War and
So the second interrogation was successful. I think everything that you did with your psychers, I don't know about the Farseer thing, can you actually have so many Farseers or not? We'll have to check that in your list. But if you can actually do that, no matter what, it's a very good thing to have a lot of psychic potential, because you actually did a lot of mortal wounds, and most of the stuff you killed, and that's my death pile. So like most of my 2 big troop squads that was killed by the psychic powers and by the smites and by the what's the second one? Executioner, which is a very good one against such big blobs, even especially when you deny my 5-up shrug, which you can actually do very well. So so the psychic part was very good, and the wraith plates are very good. Maybe anything that you would have chosen to change?
Maybe, well, it was tough with the Wraith Knight.
Yeah, because he was taken out of the fight too early, probably, to see how he can actually perform. But that was some luck on my part. I rolled well on the plasmas, on the Redemptors in the first turn, and you did not roll that hot on the Invols. So I've mostly gotten a lot of stuff through on him. So perhaps next time we will have a better look on how the Wraith Knight performs. So thank you for watching this 2000 point game of Deathwatch against Craftworlds. Let me know in the comments if we made any mistakes. We probably made some, and I hope to see you in the next spell report.